Hello and the warmest welcome to Best Analysis, BA Football. Everyone was waiting to see what Ronaldo would do in his final World Cup opportunity, but Spain had a completely different plan from the very first minute. Portugal started this match in a 4-2-3-1 formation. Spain made one tactical decision that changed the direction of the game from the beginning. Spain entered this match with a 4-3-3 formation. Spain won the ball back within seconds, the exact moment every team dreams of. But why did this attack never become a real threat? In this moment, Spain immediately reacts after losing possession and executes an effective counterpress, allowing them to quickly regain control of the ball. This immediate reaction after losing possession prevents Portugal from developing a counterattack, and Spain instantly returns to an attacking phase. However, at the moment of recovery, Spain does not have enough players committed forward. The attacking support is limited, meaning there are not enough options to create a fast progression or numerical advantage. Because of this, the Spanish player decides to test the goalkeeper with a long-range shot. The effort comes from outside the penalty area, but the power and angle are not enough to surprise Portugal's goalkeeper. Spain destroyed Portugal's entire defensive structure within just a few seconds. If you're looking to understand the invisible war on the pitch, this video didn't just cross your path by accident. Follow BA Football. In this sequence, Spain applies coordinated pressure in the midfield area, forcing Portugal's players under pressure and limiting their passing options. This collective pressing movement eventually leads to a turnover in midfield, and Spain immediately switches into a positive transition. The first decision after recovering the ball is a forward pass, a simple but extremely important choice that eliminates Portugal's midfield line almost instantly and allows Spain to move the ball directly in front of the defensive line. With this action, Spain immediately enters one of the most dangerous areas of the pitch. Then Spain begins using a third-man combination to disrupt Portugal's defensive organization. Quick passing sequences and intelligent off-ball movements create a situation where one Spanish player receives the ball behind Portugal's defensive line. After entering this space, the Spanish attacker takes a shot, but the effort narrowly misses the target and goes wide. If this ball had found the back of the net, the entire story of the match could have changed. But Unai Simon had other plans. In the sequence, Portugal applies effective pressure on the ball carrier and successfully regains possession. Without hesitation, they immediately enter the positive transition phase. The speed of Portugal's decision-making after winning the ball back prevents Spain from reorganizing defensively, allowing Portugal to attack directly toward the goal. As the move develops, Cristiano Ronaldo perfectly identifies the space behind Marc Cucurella, who had moved forward from his left-back position to support Spain's attacking play. Portugal quickly exploits this empty space with a fast pass, allowing Ronaldo to receive the ball on the right side of the attack. Ronaldo drives into the penalty area and, after creating the right angle, attempts the finish. However, Unai Simon reads the situation perfectly, maintains excellent positioning, and makes a confident save to deny Portugal the opening goal. Sometimes the hero of a match is not the player who scores, but the one who prevents the goal. In the scene, after gaining possession, Unai Simon starts play quickly and does not allow Portugal enough time to reorganize its defensive structure fully. The decision helps Spain immediately enter an attacking phase and take advantage of the transition moment. However, Portugal reacts quickly by dropping a large number of players behind the ball and maintaining strong defensive compactness around the penalty area. With direct central penetration blocked, Spain tries to break this defensive block by using the width of the pitch. They move the ball toward the wings, attempting to stretch Portugal's defensive structure and create new spaces. The ball reaches Spain's right winger. He drives inside with the ball, creates a shooting angle, and takes the shot. But Diego Costa positions himself brilliantly, closes down the angle perfectly, and makes the first save. The crossbar saves Spain, and Portugal comes within inches of changing everything. In this sequence, instead of delivering a direct corner kick into the box, Portugal uses a short corner routine to force Spain's defensive structure out of its original shape. The quick pass and intelligent movements between players force Spain's defenders to adjust their marking, creating valuable space on the right side of the penalty area. Portugal recognizes this opportunity and quickly exploits the space, delivering the ball to a player who has enough time and room to shoot without immediate pressure. He strikes the ball powerfully with his left foot toward the goal. However, after the shot takes a deflection off a Spanish defender, the ball changes direction and, with a bit of bad luck for Portugal, crashes against the post instead of finding the back of the net. Spain was still searching for a way to break Portugal's resistance. In this scene, after recovering position, Spain immediately enters the positive transition phase and tries to attack before Portugal has enough time to fully reorganize defensively. With quick forward passes, Spain looks to exploit the temporary imbalance and create a dangerous situation. However, Portugal maintains its defensive structure extremely well and keeps the spaces in the center closed through compact distances between the lines. Spain continues to apply pressure by adding players into the attacking phase, occupying spaces intelligently, and using the half spaces to progress the ball. As the attack develops, Portugal's defenders manage to win possession back. But after a series of rebounds around the penalty area, the ball returns to Spain once again. A Spanish player takes the opportunity to shoot from outside the box. Spain's defense was almost impossible to break. In this sequence, Spain defends with a large number of players and excellent compactness, completely closing the central areas and preventing Portugal from creating direct penetration through the middle. The distances between the defensive lines are ideal, and the high concentration of players makes it extremely difficult to break through the heart of Spain's defensive structure. On the other hand, Portugal has excellent width during the attacking phase. The wide players position themselves in dangerous areas, creating the possibility of moving the ball toward the wings, forcing Spain's defensive block to shift and opening new spaces. However, despite having this advantage in width, Portugal does not fully use it. Instead of switching the play toward the flanks, they choose to attempt a long-range shot from the center of the pitch. The shot is blocked by Spain's defenders, but the second ball falls back to another Portuguese player. Without hesitation, Portugal tries again with another effort from distance. But once again, the shot lacks the necessary accuracy and goes wide of the goal. And finally, the goal that ended Ronaldo's last World Cup journey. In the sequence, Spain uses a perfectly executed third-man combination to break Portugal's defensive structure and create the decisive moment of the match. Quick passing and intelligent player movements allows Spain to receive the ball in the space between Portugal's midfield and defensive lines. One Spanish player finds himself in front of Portugal's defensive line with enough time and space to make the next decision. This situation forces one of Portugal's center backs to step out of position and apply pressure, but the moment the defender leaves his original position, a valuable space opens behind him. Spain immediately recognizes this opportunity and attacks the space with a perfectly timed off-the-ball run. A precise through ball is played into the open area, and the Spanish attacker enters the penalty box with a clear opportunity to finish. With a composed and accurate final touch, Spain scores the winning goal. Thank you for watching. Godspeed.